Yeah.
Thank you, audience.
You suck. I rule.
See, Matt, I'm not as terrible as I used to be.
I'm still just as terrible as I used to be. Just ask the internet.
Just ask. Yeah, absolutely. They will tell you ad nauseum how much you suck.
How much I suck.
Clearly and loudly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome, finally, to our last episode. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the Channel Rant Podcast. My name is Josh. With me, as always, is my bearded co-host, Mr. Andy Fusco.
That's me.
And if you didn't know, I'm here to let you know it's an explicit show. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck!
Fuck. Yeah.
Listeners can review the
You get the idea.
show on iTunes, Podbean, etc., Spotify, Google Podcasts. Hey, fucking leave a good review or a bad review and send us a screenshot. We'll send you a sticker.
Yeah.
Like us on
Leave
Facebook,
a fucking review, cunts.
Instagram, Twitter, or if you're Australian, Snapchat. You can send us emails and voicemails so we play it on air or call in at 702-483-7762. Check out the Channel Rant store at channelrant.com. This episode brought to you by our patrons, those lovely folks who pay $5 a month to not watch this shit show live stream.
Idiots.
Patreon.com/channelrant. We now offer an annual membership for 10% off. Last but not least, invite and share with your friends.
Wait a minute, there's annual membership?
Even open. So it's I'm going to make Kelly do it. Kelly, do the open.
Do the whole open.
You know what really blaws my blah?
Yeah, blanks my blank. Go ahead, Kelly.
You know what really torques my crank?
What is
What's
that, Kelly?
When people book bands and then fucking cancel 48 hours out, and I've got 6 guys that can't play, and I have to pay them.
You pay them anyway?
I do.
That is some bullshit.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't do that.
48 hours. What is your limit for like?
Also, wait,
in the contract?
Wait, Sheehan, just for clarification, are you insinuating that maybe you got fucked by a booking agent?
Yeah, I did.
Do you think that booking agent should just kill themselves?
Should go
No.
into a shower and
Not
shoot
even
themselves in the face with a shotgun?
Nope.
We've come-
I'm not. We are not going full circle on
We've
that.
come full circle. 160 episodes ago.
So no, all
On
my guys
episode
were
8.
very reasonable about it, but because of extreme heat, which, you know, it's kind of an act of God, right? I mean, you're dealing
Also,
with
the name of Fusco's porno that he shot back in
Act
high
of
school.
God?
No, Extreme Heat.
I thought act of God was better.
That was a better one. Either one works for
It
you.
was just Fusco in a Hasidic Jew costume,
It's called
rubbing his schmeckle.
It's called Act of God: extreme heat.
Act of God in your colon results in extreme heat.
Oh dear God.
I love this. Now I have to make this porno.
No, we had all not only my band but another band
Was this last
had
night?
everything canceled this weekend. It was ridiculous. And most of my guys were very reasonable, but I did actually
So does that mean you're free?
compensate a couple.
Does that mean you're free tonight to go to Chevelle for the free show on Fremont Street tonight? Because I am going, and I'm
No.
gonna find a way.
No, because I've been drunk since
Since Tuesday.
Yesterday.
yesterday. So I'm not going to
God damn it! God damn it, Kelly! God damn.
But anyway,
Anybody else wanna go?
yeah, that kind of pissed me off. But it was a great show last night. We was an impromptu show, so it was all good.
The trials and tribulations.
But that pissed me off.
I was so much more excited about the show at Tommy's than the show at Big Dogs. One, because I knew Big Dogs
I
was going to be
know.
hot and miserable. And two, because Tommy's is like a way cooler venue than Big Dogs.
Right.
Well,
Sound
the
is
funny thing
not-
is that when you're touting air conditioning as your best asset for your gig,
yeah, it's not the band.
something
It's air
is
conditioning.
wrong. No, fuck the band. Who cares? It's really the air conditioning.
I mean, it was better than the band that was at Huntridge last night. The
Oh my God,
they were
terrible.
not great.
The 3 pencil erasers.
my
Like,
God.
what those fucking guys are doing.
three.
Why were they
three
so
mats? They were
bad?
like 3 mats.
No, they were just-
Also,
well, they were
God,
thinner,
shit.
but
should we address the mat in the room? Do you
yeah,
wanna
we should. We haven't even introduced
Yeah,
him.
introduce
Why is
Matt.
this random fucking creep over here in the room? Still trying to
He is
figure it out.
not a creep. Don't be mean.
Matt's not sure why he came over either.
I really
no,
not.
well, he's
So-
certainly not sure.
Now, yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
Fusco, tell us about our good friend Matt here.
So let me introduce the man, the myth, the legend, I won't say his last name. Well,
Please
But
don't.
here's his social.
He's got
Please
kids.
don't ruin
Here's his
somebody's
social security
career.
number.
in
Yeah, his
5
social
minutes.
security number is 555-742.
So anyway, this is my buddy Matt, who is my oldest friend in Vegas. I think, unfortunately, I met him when I first moved here.
Like longest, or just like he's literally old?
Both, I suppose. Longest, he's a little older than me, right? 2 years or so?
It can't be much.
No, 4 years, I think.
Oh, is it that
no,
much?
whatever.
So
anyway.
imagine how much more he accomplished in that time than you or
Oh my God, he's actually a successful
he's like
human
a,
being.
he's like a proper adult human.
He's got a kid in fucking college, and it's amazing.
Smart kid, yeah.
Yeah, very smart kid.
Well, you may
and
have a-
handsome as fuck. You wouldn't know it
You
looking
might
at this
have
guy.
a smart kid in college too.
I'm about to say
Andy.
you could have a
have
smart
done
kid
that.
in college. You just don't know yet.
I mean, it's very possible that it exists.
Oh,
but,
that knock is coming on that door, buddy.
but anyway, Matt is. I met Matt when I first moved to Vegas. God, I moved here in 2000, late 2000. But I started my job
I
in
was
2001.
10.
The job that him and I worked together at,
Just to make you all feel old.
Shut up.
at a company called Avery Dennison. You know, the people that make the fucking clipboards and shit, and
Yeah.
stickers and whatnot.
I didn't realize they actually.
Avery.
I just thought that was a Chinese company slapping labels on stuff. There's an actual company.
There's an
making
actual
it.
American company, yeah. And we worked at their finance division or whatever. I don't know, keep it simple, finance area, whatever. And we hit it off. And there's some great stories. Matt was there when I picked up the bagpipes, so that's why we had him on, or why we're having him on.
That's
is
true.
He
We're
was
gonna
there
get
when I
some-
first started playing.
We're
So
gonna
he's
get
got
into
great
some.
stories.
We're gonna get into some early Fusco bagpiping stories.
The most embarrassing moment of my entire life, Matt was there for, and he will tell that
I mean,
story.
the moment I met you, and this kind of sums up everything. You came over to my desk. You came over. You said, "Introduce yourself." Talked for a little bit, and you walked away. And one of the other guys that we worked with turned to me and said, "I don't know what it is about that guy, but I want to punch him in the face."
exactly.
And
The
welcome
Andy-
to Andrew.
That's
The title of your memoir.
I don't know what it is about that guy, but I want
But
to
I
punch him in
want
the
to
face.
punch him in the face.
So true. And him and I eventually became friends, that guy. Kind of.
Was it before or after he punched you in the face?
He never did.
You know, he never did.
Yeah.
Him and I used to work out together at the gym occasionally. But it turns out, surprise,
That's
that guy's
the
a
book.
douche.
I think I want to punch you in the face. Is the book.
That is so very common response to me, I think, from many people.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kelly.
I mean, I didn't disagree with him, but
You're like, yeah.
Exactly.
Granted,
That's what's funny.
Granted, here you
is
are.
you went, okay.
Here you are, surrounded by three of your closest friends, who all at some point have like
Very
tackled
much,
you
or punched me in the face.
Yeah, or punched you in the face.
I think I smacked him just
right before we started recording.
yes, pretty early. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
and
did,
and
actually.
I just want to say these headphones, they're not cheap. So if you're gonna hit him in the nose.
I paid for those.
I have no health
headphones,
insurance.
So
Come on.
fuck you.
The nose will heal. The headphones will not. But yeah, so we're very excited to have Matt and Kelly on. It's been just a chanarant of a weekend, guys. Like, I don't know how else to put it.
It's only halfway through Saturday.
Yeah, it's only halfway through Saturday, and we've all been intoxicated for like 27 hours.
We went out hard. Kelly had a show last night.
That's true. Yeah. So Kelly, we kind of alluded to it earlier on in the show, but yeah, you had a nice little rock and roll gig at Tommy's. How'd that go?
It was so much fun.
It was fantastic. I was just happy to see people, even
Was
even people that I don't like. I was giving hugs to because I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"You're still alive!" Like,
Right. There was so many like the
It was
old people.
random. Yeah, the old people.
and I was just like, "Oh my god, you're still alive! That's fantastic." I mean, I don't like you as a person. I don't want to sit at a table and talk to you. But here's a cuddle.
so you heard me earlier when I came in here. Is that
Yes, it was the same thing. I was like, "You're still alive."
Matt is still alive. Shocking.
Here's a cuddle, and get in the dark room in the back of my house get in the sex dungeon with the weird light.
Get the sex.
No, I
With the swing.
I walked in last night. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen these people in over a year, and it's been the greatest thing ever. I haven't had to socialize with any of these people in forever. It's great. It was all the
I had
Celtic
someone,
crew.
I had someone ask me recently, like, "Does Andy go to the St. Andrew Society meeting?" I was like, "No." like, well, why not? I was like, "Because it would be more fun to play Russian roulette." Like,
Dude, one, I'm not Scottish, but not that matters. But
I'm about to say neither are any of them.
neither, yeah, nobody is, right? Nobody's anything. But
It's
I get that- I
not
get that
about
all-
being Scottish or Irish, boys. Do we
Why
have
would you
to-
join a cultural group that celebrates being Scottish?
Like I get that shit all the time. Like, well,
Because
like, are
it's
you?
At least your last name is Scottish.
Yeah, like, oh, are you Scottish? I was like, no, I'm American.
I'm gonna join the
dude.
Italian
I'm-
American
yeah.
Club. This
My
motherfucker.
mom asked me that once. She said, "Why are you on the board of the Celtic Society and not the Italian American Club?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know. It's because they don't allow women on their board."
Or you just wanted to be on the
That
board
sounds like
of
a place I
something-
want to be part of.
You want to be on the board of something cool?
Well, you're Italian too.
I am.
You dago bitch.
I
so
know.
go.
That's what I'm saying. Their food is way better than fucking Irish food. I'll tell you what.
What? Haggis.
It
Or
kind of
Scottish.
is. I have to.
Oh my god, there's
kidding
not
me?
even a question.
Yeah, I guarantee there's no good food at the fucking Italian American Club. That's where. That's
Dude,
where.
are
my-
you out of your
kidding
goddamn
me?
mind?
You
That's
are
literally
out of your
that's
mind.
literally where my fucking like middle school dances were. They were
Sweetie,
held right there. And
That
it was-
doesn't mean the
That is
food
the
is
best
fantastic.
food
You're out of your
ever.
mind. You're out of your mind.
You are out of your mind.
if
I
that
agree.
if that is the best
You
food
are out
ever,
of your mind.
I'm gonna order straight jackets for
It
both
is.
y'all.
It is one of the top Italian places for food
to
in
go
Vegas.
get food. Are you kidding
You're out of
me,
your mind.
You're nuts.
Josh?
You're out of your mind.
You're nuts.
Well, I'm sorry your middle school dance was, inadequate. But
Hey, well,
Matt, where should we get French food? Oh wait, nobody cares.
luckily,
French food's the best.
No, French. That
But-
fucking Mon Ami Gabi at the fucking Paris is phenomenal.
Monica B is my
hey,
most favorite.
luckily that
phenomenal.
wasn't the only pasta I ate that night, so it was okay.
The only sloppy, wet.
Jesus, I don't even know where to go from here.
We don't either.
Y'all are killing me.
Welcome to the party, grab bag episode. I'm Pickle Josh.
Pickle Josh, Pickle Fooko. This is gonna be a lot of random nonsense.
I gotta do some ads. You cool?
Yeah, do it.
This episode brought to you by our patrons. Patreon.com/Chanarant. Chanarant.com/Patreon. Maybe it's both. Who fucking knows?
And why are you people canceling you cunts?
This episode brought to you by Discord. Not really brought to you by Discord.
Not really.
Yeah, Chanarant Discord. So Fusco, I downloaded Sea of Thieves.
Did you? Excellent.
I played the tutorial and I had a friend of mine show me like halfway through one mission before we got murked by
What's her
other
name?
players.
She plays it, right?
Paradise, yeah.
Yeah,
And so it's a fun game.
it's fun. You need it's fun with a group.
I still have no idea what I'm doing.
It's really
Yeah,
confusing.
but
You
yeah,
play
it's
that?
fun.
Matt's a big Xbox guy.
Which game?
Sea of Thieves.
So,
No, I haven't played it yet.
yeah,
We gotta
so
get him in on that.
apparently I'm really late to the party because everyone else is like I went to go play with my friend and I was like, oh, like can you show me how to play this game? She's like, yeah, totally. She's like level 97. Like whatever.
Is she
I'm like,
a pirate legend?
yeah,
is she really?
yeah, she's Pirate Legend. I'm like, all right, like so how do I pick up the crate?
Dude, like I was like that like a month ago. Like I just was like, I'm gonna try this out.
Yeah.
Like, how do I do anything?
I was like, my gun is out of bullets. I need more bullets. Where are the bullets?
You know what the fun part is? Like trying to load the fucking cannon. Like, where do I find cannonballs?
Dude.
I don't even know.
Yeah, so that actually was pretty okay with me because I was like, oh, like she's like, oh, shoot that ship, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm kill that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
good at that.
did you run out of cannonballs and have to go find
No,
them?
no. I
That's
put a
the big
box
question.
of cannonballs
Oh,
next
right
to my
next to it. Okay,
cannon.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
see, it's fucking. I'm thinking with portals. Son.
Weren't you just talking about
No,
what
don't
your
worry about it.
next
Don't worry about
podcast would be?
Don't worry about the path. This will all lead to something eventually.
Eventually, yes.
Anyway,
but yeah,
Discord.
So,
That's
Discord
what
is
I'm
amazing.
talking
so if you're playing any of this shit, jump on the Discord. We have a gaming channel. We also have the Pew Pew channel, which is really cool. I don't know if you've been in there yet.
I have people
And-
showing their guns and shit.
And a bunch of crypto apes.
Are you Matt? You recently got into guns, right? Your wife let you get a gun recently?
I wouldn't say I'm into guns. I mean, I have a gun.
Okay, but it was kind of recent.
Yeah. And I mean, it was more just it's a tolerating situation. We don't talk about it. And,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
His wife is very, very anti-gun, generally.
Yeah.
But the world is fucking crazy, so
Yeah.
we need protection.
Well,
It's last resort.
I
I'm not
thought
going
the-
around shooting people.
Well, no,
I
I'm saying
thought
you're not
the
like.
Pew Pew channel was a Star Wars thing,
Dude,
and it turns out it wasn't.
Let me tell you this funny fucking story, right? I'm not gonna say any names because that would be really bad. But I was, God, a year or two ago now, kind of seen this woman. She's a woman, not a girl. Sorry, Kelly. So I was over her house once. So she was.
Where's your pay the women's shirt?
I wore it yesterday. I didn't want to wear it 2 days in a row because that would be insulting.
Is
too.
that yesterday?
That was
was.
yesterday.
So I was over. She was like house sitting for somebody. So I went over her house to hang out with her, and like she heard a noise or something, right? So she pulls a fucking gun. You know who this person
I
is.
immediately know who
She
this
pulls
person
this
is.
gun out of her purse and she proceeds to clear the house. And I'm like, I'm like half naked because we're like about to bang at the point. And I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Like she's literally going through the house with a gun.
How
in her
fucking
hand.
hard were you at that point?
I was like, I felt incredibly emasculated. Like, why? I guess I should be doing something. I don't
talk
know.
about like
Just stand there naked and
I was just standing there with a
honey.
limp dick, and she's got a giant fucking revolver.
talk about like the separating the wheat from the chaff when it comes to like people that don't know shit about shit. Like nobody ever clears a house solo. Like that's an action movie thing. That's a terrible idea.
No, I mean I'm trying to be a little funny here, but she literally she was like, I'm gonna go look through and make sure nobody's breaking into the house.
I've done that on a few occasions, and
and there were kids in the house.
it's
too.
the easiest way to get got. I had that one time with my current girlfriend. Her house got broken into and the alarm went off, and we were here just like hanging out. She's like, well, like broken into, like my cameras are off, my motion sensors are off. I was like, all right, like let's go over there. And I did the sensible thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I was armed. But it's like, open the door, I was like, all right, anybody that's in there, lay on your stomach and put your fucking hands behind your head. If you're doing anything else when I come in, you're getting shot. And then I just walked through with a flashlight.
Yeah, it just needs the threat of death.
Yeah, it's just like, you're already caught, like just fucking lay down. I'm really not trying to fucking kill anybody today.
Yeah. So Matt, what kind of gun did you get?
It's
Is it a handgun, shotgun? What
No,
is
it's a
it?
handgun. It's a 45. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Glock?
Good, dude, good luck finding fucking ammo. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah. I've got
So
probably about 2,000 rounds in my.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's sitting on my shelf.
Fucking ammo's a bitch right now.
That's what I got. Mine's a handgun, 45. It's a Glock. It's the which one is it?
It's
29?
no, yours is a 23, I thought.
It's the smaller 45. I
Yeah,
forget
it's a
what
compact
called.
45.
Yeah. What is yours?
It's an EAA. It's a Turkish company.
Oh yeah,
It's-
those motherfuckers know how to kill people.
I mean,
I have a,
you can kill someone with a gun itself without bullets. I mean, it's so heavy.
It's so heavy. That's what's so fun about guns. Like
I've got a
Glocks are half
blunderbuss.
plastic. I mean, it's
Yeah.
metal but plastic, so it's not as heavy as but
I got
Like
way
those-
into Seeing Thieves. I just got a flintlock. That's what I use now.
Blunderbuss.
Yeah.
but those like the weight. It's like remember what's the movie Snatch? He's like, the weight is a sign of reliability. Remember that scene? And if it doesn't fire, you can hit him with it or something like that.
You understood that? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got that with a full magazine, and you need someone to help you hold it up. It's
Yeah, it's amazing how much heavier it is once you put the mag in. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway,
But where are we even? Oh, Filthy Pipe Band Facebook group. Fusco.
Oh, yeah.
It's growing like gangbusters.
it is growing.
I love this. I feel like we need better artwork.
We definitely do. The dog shitting on the lawn artwork.
Well, no, I
has
moved
run
the
its
dog.
course.
It's not the dog shitting on the lawn anymore.
Oh, it's
it's
not?
the Abandon All Hope, Ye Who Enter.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I
Yeah,
forgot you
yeah.
changed it. Yeah.
But it's growing like gangbusters.
Should
I'm
we-
very excited.
Are you gonna do your own artwork? Are you thinking, or just
You know, honestly, I feel like the community should make some artwork. It's not that
you're just tired of doing
I'm
everything?
just really tired of doing everything, man. Like, it shouldn't tax me as much as it does, but like these like little tiny let me perfect that graphic. I'm trying to get out of that fucking mentality. I'm trying to get into like a more zen headspace.
Done
where-
is better than perfect.
Yeah,
Is that
done.
what
I'm trying to go back to done is better than perfect.
you're a fucking you're a Doogie shill if you say that. Apparently,
Well,
anytime you
aren't
support Doogie,
aren't
you're
we
a
all
fucking
Doogie? Aren't we all Doogie shills?
well, he does keep the lights on. Sort of. We have no lights today, but
We got one light. One light's on.
he pays for that light.
That light. So the other thing I have is Dirtbag Olympics Part 5. Send your submissions, channelrant.com/dirtbag. We're lax. We really need more stuff.
Guys, what are we waiting for
What the
here?
fuck is
people?
happening?
What are we doing here?
Yeah, like we want to do Dirtbag Olympics Part 5. You want us to do Dirtbag Olympics Part 5.
We promise we're not going to out you.
Nah, just send us some fucking submissions.
You fill out the form and you don't have to put your name in. I'm not going to
Speaking of
track
anonymous-
your goddamn IP address.
Speaking of anonymous submissions, we're trying to like keep blowing up the weekly drone with channel
Oh
ringers.
yeah. What's going on with that? Because
We've only got a
this
couple.
Discord
It was
people
only the Discord people at first.
know what's
but,
going on.
But yeah, so if you're interested, you got to check out Big Rad's weekly drone. It's an anonymous form you could submit and just try to blow it up. I sent one in.
So Aaron,
I don't know.
McElwain or whatever the fuck his name is, reads it.
He has to read it. Yeah.
So say some crazy shit.
So mine I really liked. I think I submitted it the day they posted the episode, so maybe it's next week will be mine. But yeah,
Rab's actually way ahead. Like he actually does shit in a reasonable way.
yeah, he doesn't have his episode. He's not 4 episodes behind
No,
like we are.
it's not like last minute like everything.
So for those of us who missed the Dirtbag Olympics 1 through 4, what's going on there?
So
How would you describe it, Fusco?
okay, so Dirtbag Olympics is this special. We do a special episode every once in a while where where people that are in the pipe band community submit stories of them or somebody being a complete dirtbag. So it's usually sexual, sometimes drug related, but like as an example, like, oh, I played pipes at this fucking Ren fair and I banged this whore, blah 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 blah, that kind of thing, but in detail.
Right.
So it's just examples of the craziest shit that could ever happen thanks to being involved in this little weird circle.
Kind of like a Deer Penthouse.
Exactly.
Okay.
Very
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to a Deer
Very similar.
Penthouse.
Very
Yeah.
That's a way better description. For anybody older than like somebody
I'm about to
born
say,
after
yeah.
1990
That's the
or before
problem.
1990.
How many people-
Only a certain demographic.
How many people in our audience
What the fuck
actually
that is?
know that Penthouse was once a magazine? And
The young
how
kids
many of
aren't
them?
gonna
And a
know.
magazine
It's paper.
is this thing that's paper that's
With pictures in
glued
it.
together,
With titties.
and then
Preferably
and-
with titties.
and well, not always,
Not
but
always,
preferably.
but preferably.
And it has this thing on the back, and there's a bunch of pages, and you flip through it, and you read it.
That is how a magazine works. For fuck's sake.
Dude, remember when we were young and porno mags were a thing?
Oh, so much harder. I mean, it's so much more work.
Like you had to hide that shit from your mom. Remember like the Beastie Boys song where he mentions porno mag at what song is that?
Fight for your right to
Right
party.
Dude, we talked about this on the Mother's Day episode like 3 years ago, but like literally I had no idea what that meant when I heard that song. I didn't know what a porno mag was when I was like 10, and I was like, I'm listening to that with my
You
mom.
were 10?
Is this why you
Like
were...
when that came out,
Is this
I was
why
like 10. yeah.
you're so sexually repressed?
Oh,
God.
incredibly so. Like my parents are crazy.
I'm so
Well, they were
old.
super Christians, but
Jesus Christ.
dude, I was like 10. I'm like,
Seriously.
and I'm like singing that song. My mom's like, "Do you know what that means?" Like, nope. Like, okay, you can keep going.
As you were.
I was like, I have no idea what that is, but I'll say it.
Look on the
Porno
bright
mag.
side.
I saw.
Kids nowadays, they're also saying, what the fuck is a porno mag?
Right.
I saw. Yeah. Well,
Full circle.
I saw.
You saw.
It's ridiculous. I saw the Beastie Boys at Artemis
Hunters?
Ham Hall
Oh, no way. Really?
in 80. I want to say it's 84. Might be 86.
Previous to License to Ill.
True. That.
Really?
I was
shit.
-6 at the time.
Because there's no way. Once License to Ill came out, there's no way they
Much
played.
as I want to reach over and smack you,
Dude,
but
I was like,
yes, I saw them at Artemis Ham Hall.
no fucking way. So, for those who don't know, that's the
great
local
shit.
college, UNLV's.
That's the best concert hall.
It's
at the
their
local
concert.
college.
It's like where their
yeah.
orchestra plays and shit.
That's where I saw the Black Watch.
We saw the Black Watch there a couple times, yeah. That's amazing. It's like it looks like if you walk in that building, it looks like
Oh shit! I'm sorry. It's 2021. The African American Watch. I saw them there.
you can't say
Don't
black.
be a dickhead.
You can't say black.
That's not true. Don't be a dick.
Oh, we're just kidding. Josh is a dick. So anyway, what were we talking about?
Hey, I may be a dick, but at least I'm like a only semi.
You're the dick.
Look.
I'm the
Yeah,
balls.
it's like, yeah.
I was
And Matt's the
totally-
asshole.
Mass the taint.
I was totally shit-faced drunk last night,
Yes, you were.
and went to the Huntridge,
Yes, you did.
and still thought that band was terrible.
They were
And
terrible.
I
They were
am
really bad.
I am not that bad of a critic. I
You're
love
usually
all
pretty nice.
live music. I am very nice.
I try to be incredibly
But
supportive
what
of local music.
the
Absolutely.
fuck were they doing?
One, the electronic drums were terrible.
It was a rock band drum set.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, it was like exactly. It was
It
like
was
from
a fucking
Guitar Hero.
So
yeah.
bad.
It was the fucking rock band drum set, and I could like I pulled Fusco aside because I was like, dude, you know how I know this guy's only played fucking rock band drums before? He hit every fucking pad on an electric drum set with the stick and not the head of the drumstick.
Like he's
It's
hitting
like
it. Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And you could hear it. You could hear it over the amplified sound of the
But
fucking
here
drumstick.
was
Clack,
the
clack,
thing
clack.
that bothered me.
It
was
sounded
that-
like someone playing rock band.
No, they were all older gentlemen. They were
They
not
look like
kids.
Matt. Okay, you can say it.
Yeah.
They weren't as sexy as Matt.
You know
Thinner,
what?
but
I've been working on my man tits.
Fuck you, Fosco. You
I'm
are
just
not
kidding.
that far behind me.
I'm just
you
kidding.
old bitch.
And unlike Matt,
That's
they
true.
were uncut.
oh yeah,
Ooh.
they were definitely.
Ouch.
I'm just making an assumption about your penis.
So
Yeah, I mean, I'll show you if you want. but-
Well, later. Don't do it on the stream.
later.
He's pantless right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can't. If
But-
we aim the camera down,
He's
but
doing-
Don't touch
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Don't
he's-
fuck it up.
These were
He's full on
older-
Donald ducking it right now.
When you get to that age, when you're that old, as I am, look, either you sing the shit you know, or don't fucking insult an artist by singing a cover badly. So just play it. And if you can't do it, then don't. But these guys were doing original tunes.
Were they?
Yeah, a lot of those were original.
Yeah,
Were they?
I mean, they were bad.
Were
Couldn't even tell.
terrible.
I mean, I couldn't fucking tell what they were doing.
Yeah, they were bad
Oh
originals,
my
but
God.
it's better to play a
can't.
bad original than a bad cover. I
So the
suppose.
night before,
I guess so.
what was last night? Friday. So Thursday, I went to Hunter's too because I called you.
Yeah, and
I was on my way home.
I was
from band
staying in.
practice. And there was a live band there too, but they were actually quite good. Like they were playing all covers. Girl singer, but she only sang, she's kind of like you. She came in and out. It was like 3 dudes. Why does that happen? I actually kind of felt bad for her. You like
Wait,
'cause
this is the first time Fusco has seen a girl come. She came in and out right then.
but they were actually quite good. Kelly, you would probably like them. They were doing covers, but like slightly more modernish, not like fucking yacht rock kind of stuff like your band last night. But
Ouch.
Fucking solid though.
You know what?
come on, that was
My
so yacht
yacht
rock.
rock
That was a
gets
solid burn.
paid.
Oh, I'm
Apparently.
fucking jealous. Trust me.
Apparently, your yacht
It's all
rock gets
about the
paid, and your
money,
not rock
money.
gets paid too. Like,
Dude, I would play yacht rock all day long to make that fucking sweet,
No, you
sweet yacht rock
can't because I already tried with you and you couldn't.
dude, I know
money. Oh, fuck
Margarita.
off!
There
You
we
gave me
go.
like a week to fucking get
Hand me
17,000
the
songs.
guitar. I'll play
Here
Margaritaville right
you
fucking
go.
now. Dee, 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 dee.
Dude, I'm preparing. Like I have this whole thing. I actually thought about this last night. I was like, I want your set list. And I'm just gonna practice the shit out of it. But I'm gonna be ready just in case you ever call me again. Like 2 years from now, I'm just gonna be ready for it.
Yeah, because I definitely threw you off.
When do you get the Kelly Sheehan version of Olivia Rodrigo? That's got to be in the works. I know you've heard this,
Oh, driver's license?
or any.
Already
I mean,
done.
I don't know.
yeah, like any of those are good. You could do "Good for You," and get a little upbeat.
Well, the
I
only
mean, you
one,
might
the only
break
one I
poor
could do
Tom's
is driver's
legs,
license
like-
right now.
I don't know like any of these songs. Like maybe "Sweet Home Alabama" I've heard, but like
Sweet
so
Home
many.
Alabama.
You did it last night. You
What
know
do
you
you-
played it last night.
Dear God, are you
But you didn't sing it.
okay?
Obviously, I've heard that one, but
So, driver's license, yes. That's on the list.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Do you know?
No,
that?
I'm
heard of
sorry,
it. I
old man.
haven't heard
You
it.
don't know the driver's
Because
license.
there was a thing. It was on Saturday Night Live. Whoever sings that was on Saturday Night Live a few weeks ago, and there was some article I didn't read about it.
It was something that I didn't pay attention to. Yeah.
Some article I didn't read about.
I love Kelly's version of the Jessica Simpson song.
Which
I don't ever sing a Jessica Simpson.
I'm just kidding. That one with that you know.
I thought
you lip sync.
her rendition of "Wet Ass Pussy" was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I really like that version.
Hey, you know what? You either do it or you don't.
There's some whores in this house.
There are definitely some whores in this house.
So Fusco, going back to bagpipey shit, because I don't know where we are in this
I
episode.
don't know either. We're still through the ads.
It's like 40 minutes in. I have no idea what's happening.
Piper down. No. Go
Yeah,
back
ignore
Olympics.
that. So Jeremy's going to Dunedin.
Yeah,
That's you. You added that.
Yeah, because Jeremy Downs abandoned his band that he fucking promotes like it's the end of the world, North Texas Caledonia or whatever, has decided to up and leave and go to Dunedin for whatever reason.
Hey, everybody loves their wife until a hotter chick wants to fuck them.
Yes,
All right.
I can't. I'm gonna create that meme. You know that one.
The look over
Jeremy
the shoulder.
Downs looking over the shoulder at Dunedin in North Texas Caledonia. Jeremy, you cunt. He's gonna be pissed, but that's okay.
Also, I had several.
I love pissing off Jeremy.
I had several very upstanding Indian men reach out to me regarding Highland merchandise. So I referred them to you, Jeremy. I hope that hope you can help them out with what they're trying to do.
I get so many friend requests on Facebook. It's either like hot chicks wanting my WhatsApp or or Indian guys looking for my WhatsApp because they want to like sell their goddamn kilts or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's like, hey, do you want this piece of shit sporn? No. As a matter of fact, I do not.
Right? No, they have terrible
Well,
stuff.
and I get it doubly because I get it because apparently somehow they find me through the pipe band, and I always used to get it through the Celtic Society. Like, oh, like, you know, my name is Shazad, and we'd love to fucking sell kilts, like Pakistani kilts at your Highland games.
So
I was like,
what is this thing? So Brad sent me the screenshot of some random thing to his pipe people selling kilts and shit.
yeah,
This is a thing?
it's incredible.
God.
Yeah, it's incredibly
such a
common.
thing.
How is that a thing?
Well, you don't get
You're
that
not in our
shit.
world, yeah.
You don't get
no,
that shit because
I know I
there's
don't,
a-
but I am
well,
baffled
because there's
by
a
this.
custom built filter on your LVCS email that you'll never get any of that kind of stuff.
Well,
So,
honey, but
India-
I have other email, but
India
I
and
still
Pakistan
don't understand.
Makes uniform parts for Scottish because they're they were a fucking
So they make
colony
parts
Colonized for a
for-
while.
for a long
and
time.
They
play pipe band, they do all that shit,
Yeah.
but their shit's incredibly shitty and cheap. However, it is cheap. Like our sports.
So it's like
from
the
Pakistan or something.
IKEA of piping?
What?
The IKEA of piping.
Kinda.
Maybe more like the dollar store.
I was gonna say more dollar store.
Okay.
It's way
all
cheaper
right.
than
I,
that.
Yeah.
I don't want to
IKEA's-
discount IKEA because
but it's like
I love my IKEA.
it's
It's
like
great, but-
shit products
So
made
it's
by
a 99-cent store.
Punjabi kids in a fucking
bullshit.
sweatshop. So
Correct.
it's like
Yeah.
one, I
am
don't want to
just-
support the sweatshop. Two,
Their shit
your
sucks.
product sucks. Like
I am
Especially never buy a
fascinated
kilt from
that
those.
they like target pipers. It just seems
it's the Middle East. They
odd.
target
They
everyone.
target everybody. They target pipe bands because they know
Yeah.
we're broke and we will buy shit for cheap because we need it. Like, you know how
want-
much we have to raise to get
So
fucking
it's
kilts? Like, it's
99
insane.
Like
Our
what's
kilt
a,
is
a
like
good
$500.
A good kilt's about $500.
$500 from Canada.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a good one
That's
because it'll
maybe-
last. It'll last a long.
It'll
time.
last 15 years or 20 years or something. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, but a cheap one is $150.
Maybe,
yeah.
unless
it'll
you
last
like,
you a
unless
year
you
or
get like
two,
a
maybe. If
or
you're
you get a
lucky.
sport kilt like fucking service bands. And
Right. Dude, like,
Be nice.
I actually figured it out recently because I was like thinking about it, but like the entire to outfit a person in the band with just a uniform, not instruments, just uniform. So if they're drummers, it's
They have to have
twice
their
as
own
much,
instrument, unless they're a drummer.
unless they're a drummer. But like, so kilt the whole 9 yards is about $1,500.
Easily.
Easily.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Easily
and they pay
$1,500.
for maybe $200 of that. And the
Unless
band
you,
pays for the
unless
rest.
you fuck up something. Like if you fuck up something, you pay to replace it.
Sure, but they pay for the shirt and the socks. But that's about it.
then again, I tried to buy my kilt and you
That's
wouldn't let
part
me.
of the problem. People don't understand.
I mean, you can
what
if you
it
really want to, but
Well, my thought process is I will always love the Nevada State tartan, and it's a custom kilt fitted for me. So
yeah, true, but
I kind of want to just buy it, and then the band has that same amount of money to get someone else a kilt.
true, but our thing is not to like get kilts for personal use. You know what I mean? Like it's intended for us to own it. Because
Motherfucker,
they have value.
You and I both use it for personal use
Well,
all the fucking
no,
time.
I don't mean that you can't use it publicly. I just mean like we're not in the business of getting kilts made for you for every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
I think the only I might be one of the few people that has actually two in our band because I have my family kilt and my band kilt.
Yeah, some people. I have a second kilt, but
Finally,
very-
it took
it took me
it took
20 years.
forever to get you to get your own kilt,
yeah, because I'm cheap.
and you picked a really cool one. Although I have not yet seen you in it yet.
Yes, you have. I wore it here for somebody's birthday. or some shit.
Yeah, for the birthday party.
But that's because I had a gig that night.
So y'all have been chit chatting,
Yeah, we're
but
not
we
talking.
really haven't.
It's a podcast. It's chit chat.
This
I
is
know,
mostly
but
chit chat.
you really haven't talked to Matt.
Well, when we get to the topic, we're almost there. We're so
Which
close.
We're about to get to.
Let's just
right
do the ads.
Fucking now.
Did we talk about MacLellan Bagpipes yet? Because quite frankly,
Uh,
Joe harasses me constantly about MacLellan Bagpipes.
The ad's always in, and we probably and we're frozen again. That's cool.
That's right. They can hear us though.
Awesome. So yeah, here's the fucking thing. This episode of the Channel Rant Podcast is brought to you by the following sponsor. This episode of the Channel Rant Podcast is brought to you by MacLellan Bagpipes, proudly made in North America by artesian bagpipe maker Roddy MacLellan from Eust, Scotland. At MacLellan Bagpipes, they don't strive to be the biggest, fastest, or the cheapest. They do, however, meticulously craft a small number of the best-sounding and most beautiful-looking bagpipes in the world since their beginning in 1988. Over the years, MacLellan Bagpipes has established a solid reputation for rich, warm, and stable tone, created with incredible craftsmanship and instruments of heirloom quality and unparalleled beauty. Head to BespokeBagpipes.com to learn more about their innovations like the new Elevation Chanter, which features a lower-pitched richness inspired by the classic top hand of older chanters and sustainable solutions like the Revelation Bagpipe, a Delrin instrument featuring bores lined with a cellulose polymer sleeve giving you the structural benefits of a Delrin instrument while maintaining a refined wood-like sound. Check out MacLellan Bagpipes' diverse line of instruments and learn more about their restoration work on vintage bagpipes by visiting their website at BespokeBagpipes.com. MacLellan Bagpipes, born in Scotland, made in the USA. This is why we cannot have nice things. I'm gonna tear apart this entire setup later.
We should pull it all down and
But yeah, so thank you, MacLellan. Thank you, Dojo.
My
Yeah, the
dad-
Dojo was also a sponsor.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Which reminds me, next week we have Doogie, not that anybody's going to know this, Doogie and Camille on to talk about the writing
Of the book.
Bagpipe Freedom.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm interested.
I ordered the book. I haven't gotten it.
You
It doesn't come till
Why did you order
next
the
week.
book? You're not a bagpiper.
Doesn't matter. It's life advice.
Because
You got to support
these
your
are
friends.
my friends.
Yes, correct.
Wait, they're coming here?
Doogie sent me a free one, and I ordered one anyway. I'm like, I'll pay for one. I'm okay with
No,
supporting my
there's
friends.
Cool. So I get one for free. Nailed it.
I'll send. I'll give you the extra one.
Really?
Josh is broke. Give him a break.
Yeah, come on, man.
His girlfriend just lost her job and
then regained it.
and regained it, but
And regained a better job.
but
But that
I
has
have my free
nothing.
book.
That has nothing to do with the lack of my job.
no, neither here nor there.
Yeah, working on a food truck on First Friday isn't quite covering all the bills.
No, but
Seriously?
you're doing
He's like
well.
almost homeless, except there's no mortgage here.
Except I own the house. So that's,
Don't be a
yeah.
jackass.
Owning the house helps.
So anyway, what are we talking about?
So we did our ad break. Now we're talking with our illustrious guest.
Oh yeah, so we're now on the topic of the week, which is just
Fusco's
fucking
early
funny
bagpiping.
stories. Funny stories. So we have Matt here. We have Kelly. Kelly is well versed in our shenanigans.
She's also pretty socially lubricated at this point.
Yeah. How you feeling, Kelly?
Hammered.
This is gonna be fun. So anyway, my buddy Matt here, who you can't see. Well, the picture we have that's frozen is Matt drinking from a beer, which is about how I know him.
That's about
Pretty-
accurate.
Pretty
Yeah.
typical.
Yeah.
So I met Matt back in 2001, I guess, and we were working at a company together, and we told the story of Stuart fucking saying I'm a dick or something. So, but
I left out the name.
fuck him. If you want to look him up, his Facebook is. But anyway, so we used to work at this company together, and that was right. Like I literally started learning pipes right as I moved here, Kelly. Did you know that? Like it was right before I moved
No,
to
I
Vegas.
didn't. I thought you learned them in New York.
No. Well, like a month before I moved here, yes. But that was it. So I knew nothing. I played I knew the 9 notes maybe or something.
Did you have pipes?
No, not at first. I didn't buy them till probably I'd say 2002ish or somewhere in that range. So like a couple of years after I'd been here. So,
Wow.
but Matt was there for the early days. So, and there are some fucking hilarious stories. So as we all know, when you're learning pipes, it is an incredibly long learning curve. It's huge. Right?
Still
It's not like
learning.
guitar where you learn 3 chords and you can play Beatles all day long, right?
4 chords.
4 chords, whatever it is. But bagpipes are incredibly difficult.
I don't know. Kind of 3. Maybe 4.
Maybe 4, whatever. So, but pipes take a good year to play anything that's even remotely resembling a tune, kind of.
It's a little
And
rough.
it's still
Yeah.
terrible, right?
Yeah, I know. That's at least, yeah, certainly.
So anyway, so I used to practice at work. So sometimes I would go to work early, and because it's fucking hot as shit here, so I'd go early and play pipes before work or
Parking lot. Yeah.
in the parking lot or whatever, because we had these overhangs or whatever. And sometimes I would play the practice chanter in like lunch and I had an electronic practice chanter or whatever, and I'd play whatever. So and everybody hated me.
That's not true. Not everybody.
Not everybody, but mostly. Just the boss.
just Matt.
Just Matt and the guy that ran the entire office.
Well, I mean, the first one that comes to mind was, they had all of the general managers from all the offices across the U.S.
Right.
They had them in a meeting in the big room in the office, right?
Right.
And so you happen to go out there for your lunch break, and you're warming up and practicing. And
Right.
this is kind of a secondhand story because I didn't hear this part of it, but the Dale, the facilities manager at the time,
Dale,
yeah. So you're out in the parking lot. They're trying to hold a meeting, and you're out there doing whatever you're doing.
And I'm like maybe less than a year playing, so I'm really, really
Just
terrible.
skirling
like crazy. Yeah.
And so they call Dale over and they say, hey, Dale, can you find out what's going on in the parking lot? And can you make it stop?
Can you make it stop? That is fabulous. Can you make it stop?
That's so funny. I remember this because I remember getting I wouldn't call it getting talked to, but he came out and like, hey, can you not? Oh, goddamn it, Kelly! What the fuck?
Making a mess.
Kelly Sheehan just did what Kelly Sheehan does. I dropped a beer. It's all over the place. Good thing it's not on our equipment, but that's okay. Kelly, just sit down.
Just make sure it's not near wires.
You'll be okay.
No wires near it. We're good. Should I take off my shirt?
Hold on, I'll get you a towel.
We need a paper towel.
Thank you.
MLK, everybody. Wave to the crowd. Wave to the audience. That's all right. We'll get back to this. Kelly, no more drinks for you.
As he hiccups.
Okay.
What was that?
Hysterical.
That's me.
No
That's
more
my drunk
drinks
hiccup
for
sound.
you.
When I start hiccuping, things are going sideways.
So what was your solution to being a shitty piper playing in the parking lot?
Oh, practice.
Well, you
I
went to the park down the street instead.
Correct. Yeah. So there was a park.
Harassed the homeless people there.
Yes, there's not too far away. Kind of far away, but not that far away. So, but I remember that specifically. Them telling me like, "Hey, can you not do this?" Like, there's like the entire all the managers from all around the country have come to this location for this meeting. And can you not fucking annoy the shit out of them with shitty bagpipes? I'm like, yeah, okay. I'll give you half an hour. I'm like, hey, I'm in public property.
Tell me what to do.
This is my dream, you cuck.
This is my dream. I'm gonna be a world famous bagpiper. So
Yeah, my favorite of all time though. I mean, this I still cringe in a good way.
No, I
this.
cringe
Yeah.
in a bad way. This is the greatest story of all time.
So the director of our company was from Scotland.
He was from Scotland.
Yeah, and so
And he apparently hated bagpipes.
we didn't know this at the time.
We didn't know this.
I remember this story.
Yeah,
It's a great story.
and so
Is he from Scotland? Hates the bag.
well, we didn't know that. We're
We
getting
weren't
there.
aware,
Yeah,
but
Hey,
when I
fucking
interviewed,
Brian McMullen is from Ireland and hates
he's from
bagpipes.
No, he's from South
you
South
speak-
Africa.
Yeah, he fucking hates bagpipes. Like,
He's like, I don't understand why people would want to listen to
My
this.
ass is
Like he
not
literally
good.
told me this. Brian, I mean.
that's
Kelly, Jesus Christ, you're like a fucking bowling ball.
There's a garbage
Jesus Christ.
can here.
Don't fucking trip over that. Where are you going?
Oh boy. You're good. I believe in you. Death table.
yes.
She did it, everybody. Ladies and
Victory.
gentlemen.
Also, there's dogs that you might trip on. out
Victory. Oh my God. All right.
there. So the director came in. He was from Scotland.
He's from Scotland. It's his birthday.
yes.
And so the HR administrator, found out that Fooko plays the bagpipes.
Right. She's like,
And,
oh,
was all excited, yeah, and begs him to play. He's like, oh, he'll love it. It's his birthday. We're gonna have a cake, and he's from Scotland, so he'll love bagpipes.
Right.
And he's like, nah, I'm just starting. I'm not really sure I want to do this. And she,
I tried to say no.
yeah, he said no like at least a dozen times, and
Yes.
she finally talked him into doing it
Why?
because she was hot.
She's hot.
Yeah.
That tracks.
But I did say no. I swear to God, like 10 times. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is a bad idea. No, this is a bad idea.
But
But-
and so birthday day comes, we're the whole company gathered in the office in the big room there, the same big room that the management meeting was at, and so everyone's in a tight circle waiting for the director to come in.
Right.
And so he finally comes in and he sees Fusco in his gear.
Yeah, I
you know,
wore
with-
the kilt, everything.
with the bagpipes, and he said, Oh, man, I hate bagpipes. It sounds like someone strangling a cat.
Literally said this out loud to everybody right before I played.
And so at that point, everyone takes like 4 steps back from the circle.
Right.
Including me.
Yes. You were not a good bud that day. Like,
and Fusco stuck in the middle of the circle, with this look on his face like, should I still play?
like, absolutely. I was 100% thinking I should just not do this because he hates this. But like everybody's looking at me. Like, what do I do?
So Fusco starts up. And I actually focused on the director to see his reaction because it was so gloriously awkward.
So awkward. This is the most painful moment of my life. Like, oh, the douche chills were huge.
I've never been happier in my life.
The joy on your face of me
Just watching him suffer.
like literally people went, they just scattered. Like they left me. They like, nope, I want no part of this. And he was a big deal. He was like a big deal in the company, meaning he had a significant position in the company. So like nobody wanted to be associated with anything negative. I'm like, oh dear God. I can't believe that how she talked me into this. Fucking pussy gets me in trouble again. And this was early on in my career of pussy trouble.
Of being a man whore.
Yeah. Like I wasn't even a man whore at this point. Oh, dude, it was the worst.
Yeah, no, it was the best. It was the best.
So let me tell you, people, my advice to you out there is say fucking no. If you're new, say no. If you have no control of your instrument, say no.
Don't be afraid to say no.
I don't think you even had the Imperial Death March down yet at that point.
No,
I
don't think did I ever play that?
You did once.
Did I once? Fucking hell. Don't admit that because I tell people never to play that shit. Although I did get hired to play Star Wars as a guy drove a $1 million car off a fucking truck.
What?
Once. Yeah, dude. This guy bought not a Maserati. What is it called?
McLaren?
McLaren.
Yeah, it was a McLaren.
And he was having it delivered to his house, and he hired me to play Star Wars, the theme song of Star Wars, as it was getting unloaded off the truck.
No shit.
I swear to God, this is and I was like, his house. He's not like in Dragon Ridge. He was just some house in Henderson. I'm like, how does he afford a McLaren? And he's just living in a regular house. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Were there other people around, or he just wanted
No,
to play for him? It was just
nobody. It was him and me, and his like family, and his wife.
Crisis. I remember my first midlife crisis.
There was like no pomp and circumstance other than like literally they drove it off the truck and they gave him the keys. That was it.
You know that truck driver. That truck driver's like, what the?
He's like, what is
this
going
asshole?
on? What is going on right now? Like,
and so there was an incident when they drove it off the truck, or everything.
no, everything went smoothly. It was nothing. It was like the most nothing thing I've ever done. I'm like, what? Again, very often, like, you know, it's the Yoda quote, like, what is it? Like, and I ask you, why are you here? Or whatever. Why am I here? Whatever that is. But that's what I think very often. Like, I get hired for the weirdest shit. Like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Why do you have me?
They watch you for like 30 seconds, but then after
Yeah,
a
but
minute,
I'm
they're
still
like,
standing there.
Yeah.
They still got to like,
Hey,
socialize.
do you want to play Amazing Grace at my
And then-
wedding? It's like, no, that's not an occasion.
Play Amazing Grace and fuck off. Like, okay,
Yeah.
great. So I've learned over the years, like, play your thing and disappear. Get your money up front so you don't have to wait around
And then
and
you
look
just-
like a dickhead. And just
Homer Simpson disappearing into the bush.
the bush, exactly correct. Yeah. Oh dear God. So yeah. So that was one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life. Is that moment?
And I was glad to be part of it.
Yeah, Matt thoroughly enjoyed watching you suffer.
Oh God. There's so many. He's seen so many suffering moments. In general.
That time we were playing ping pong in that same big room.
Oh, yes.
And you forgot that we weren't alone. You scored a big point. You decided to fart very audibly, and then realized there were coworkers standing like 5 feet behind you.
Old ladies. So in this big room, which was a big, just empty. It was really useless. I was like, maybe it wasn't even a conference room. It was just a big open room. So we used to have we had ping pong tables set up for people to play and breaks and stuff for whatever reason. So we used to go there. We used to, like, whenever the big guy was out of town, we used to sit, we'd go there all day. 8 hours. Just play ping pong all day. Oh my God. And it was you and me and that guy that wanted to punch me in the face and this other friend of ours. We'd just play ping pong. Or we'd play StarCraft very often. We'd go into this other conference room and play StarCraft. Whenever this guy was out of town, we'd just
not work.
Not work.
Essentially.
It was great. So So we were playing this ping pong this one time, and you know everybody on this show was well aware of my anal capabilities. Scored a big point and just ripped one, and there's like old ladies from accounts payable right behind me. I had no idea they were there. I'm like, oh Jesus.
I just shit myself.
Literally just shit myself. Oh God.
She was speechless. I mean, she didn't say anything.
That was Pat, right? Was that her name? That old lady?
Pat was one of the ladies, but I don't think it was Pat in this case.
It was one of the other ones?
Yeah.
So another funny story about working in that company was, and I know I told you this, I never actually did it, but this was the first experience I had where somebody wanted to bring me in as a third to their husband-wife situation, which I told you about. Like, there was this woman that worked in accounts receivable, I believe, and she was interested in me, and she was married, and she's like, she invited me to go to like the Green Door or whatever. What are the places in town? Green Door. There's a couple places in town. So like swinger clubs. And she's like, yeah, my husband's gonna be there. I'm like, what? I was like 28 years old. I was like, just moved to Vegas. Grew up in a Catholic family as you did, right? Like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, what is going on right now? Oh dear God. And I was like, yeah, I'll meet you there, and I never did. I was like a coward. I'm like, nowadays I'd be hell yeah.
I mean, that's slightly different than the version of the story you told me. You said you told her outright no.
Did I tell her outright no?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I think
maybe paraphrase the story for.
I don't remember, but my recollection is I'm so rarely like that direct with people.
I think you thought about it, and then you're like, yeah, this is maybe just a little bit too weird.
I think because okay, so geez, this happened to me. God, a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago now, maybe. I went out with this woman that I met in one of the apps or something, and she was married. I didn't know this, and maybe I knew it. I don't remember, but she has a husband, but they're in an open relationship. And so I went out with her. We had a good time, blah, blah, blah. Then she invited me to like hang out with her and her husband, who also had a girlfriend. So it was like the four of us. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll meet you down. She was downtown, and I live downtown. I'm like, yeah, sure. And I never went. I'm like, this is too weird for me, man. Like, I get it. I don't care, but like, is this a setup? Is this guy going to fucking kill me?
That's the thing you don't know.
You know, like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, I probably told the story, and you probably don't know this, but I one time went. Okay, so I met this chick on an app. She's like, come over and bang me. This was a few years ago now. And like literally I drove to her house. I'm like, I don't know if this is a setup. I don't know. Like, I'm going to walk in and they're going to rob me. Like, I don't know. So literally I left my phone, my wallet in the car. But she was kind of hot, at least according to her pictures. So I was like, I got to take this chance. So I drove to her place.
Yeah.
Parked like around the corner so they wouldn't know where. And I walked in to their fucking, to where they were. Left my wallet and fucking phone in the car just in case they robbed me. And it turns out it was for real. Like it was not a setup.
Well, that's the thing. You can ignore the dude in the corner.
Well,
if you know that you're not going to get
shanked. It's just she'll stick me in the back with a fucking piece of metal.
Kind of like Artie, he makes him clapping their hands when he has to go to the bathrooms.
Exactly. Oh my God, dude, I've had so many stories like that. Like a year ago, I hooked up with this chick, and she was very into like dark shit, like very like metal. I don't think she was into heavy metal, but like that was like the decor of her place. And I remember thinking like I swear to God, I thought this, like, there's gonna be a guy in the corner, he's gonna come out and murder me as I bang his wife or something. I didn't know what her situation was, but like I was like literally looking over my shoulder, like banging her doggy style, and like, is there gonna be somebody that comes out and fucking murders me? Because it's like an episode of Dexter or some shit. Like, I swear to God.
Is this how the Andy Fusco story ends?
so confused. Like, what is happening right now? So yeah. Anyway, there's lots of funny
So you
stories.
were the bull in that scenario.
The bull?
Yeah. When you're fucking some guy's wife, right?
Oh, that happened. Not this particular story,
Oh.
but yes. I wasn't sure. I didn't know, because let me tell you how crazy the internet is, and dating
I can imagine.
and the internet is these days.
I'm not sure I'd ever call you a bull, though.
I would not.
I've seen him naked. I wouldn't either.
I would not at all. So yeah. So anyway. Are there any other stories that stick out to you, Matt, about the early days of early 2000s bagpiping? in particular?
Yeah, bagpiping. No, I mean there were some rough patches there, but I mean, I'm going to say this, and I've said this to you before. I am amazed that you've been able to make a living from playing bagpipes for this long. I thought for sure by this point you'd be a fluffer in the industry.
This is the town to be a fluffer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I am really impressed. And,
Swallow your pride
yeah.
and also some goo.
So, congratulations on not being a fluffer.
Thank you for that.
Episode title.
So, funny story. So, if I'm in town for holidays, if I don't go home, I usually go to Matt's house. They invite me over
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving, Christmas, essentially.
Oh, because they worry about you only eating Taco Bell 7 days a week.
Correct.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
I'm the same way. I invite him over when I cook food.
and Matt makes an amazing steak. So I will always take advantage of that. But also, Christmas dinner is always great at Matt's house. So I remember this was, maybe 3-4 years ago or something. And Matt's in-laws are there. His parents, whose father is, I love his father. He's a great guy. How's he doing, by the way?
Yeah, he's doing all right. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
So we were there. God, it's 3 years ago. It was the first year I went to the Dojo cruise, and I remember like the father-in-law, your in-law, what's his name again? Paul, yeah. And he's like, so how's that whole bag? He's very direct.
Oh, yeah.
In an uncomfortable way.
Yes.
It's like, how's that whole bagpiper thing going? And everybody's always shocked that I make a living doing this. Like, I can always sense the shock in their voice. Like, oh, you're still doing that, huh? Right? So he's like, how's that going? And I was like, oh yeah, it's going pretty good. And like, I'm going on, this was January, February. I'm going on a cruise there. Somebody hired me to play on this, to like do this
To
cruise
teach,
thing.
yeah.
And they're like, what? Like the utter shock was like almost insulting, but funny at the same time. Like, really? That's so amazing. Like, and thanks to Andrew Douglas, of course, who,
Chanarad.com/sucklass.
Sucklass, you can learn more at andrewdouglas.com or whatever. But anyway,
How do you not even get our links right?
I'm just fucking around. But yeah, so it always cracks me up. So every year they're always checking in on me, like, oh, you're still alive.
Yep.
You're obviously well fed.
I mean, everyone always asks me, how's Fusco doing? And I'm like, yeah, he's still alive.
Stinking Fusco. How's Stinking Fusco? So yeah, I was there at Matt's, the birth of his children.
He
and
was.
And
What was the fucking thing? We had people over here, and I cooked everybody tacos because everyone was so shit-housed.
when was this?
This was like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Jesus Christ! You want me to remember? I can remember 20 years ago, not 2 weeks ago.
Well, that was like the funniest thing because I think we did it. We did a show that day, and then I think we were going somewhere else. We were going to another thing after the show, and I was like, "Shit! I got ingredients. I'll feed everybody before we go."
Oh, I do remember this.
I had like 5 drunk ass motherfuckers, and it was like you and me and Court. I think a couple of her friends.
Yeah, I remember this.
I was like, all right, like, boom, taco, like, fed everybody, and you didn't remember it. And, like,
Clearly.
we were talking about it, like, 4 days later. And I was like, hey, like, but how'd you like those tacos? Those are pretty good, right? And he's like, fucking tacos are you talking about? Like, you fed me, he's like, you fed me tacos? I was like, yeah, I fed all you fucking drunk motherfuckers tacos. Because we were going out to HT, and I didn't want everyone to die. Which apparently is what we're going to do tonight. I guess we're going to go out and die.
I don't know. I'm going to Chevelle tonight. I don't know about you, but
Oh, I'm not going to Chevelle. Fuck that, dude.
Extreme heat.
I don't give a fuck. I will go anywhere. It's free show, dude. Fremont Street. And then we'll go to HT after.
Yeah, so
I'll
how
meet
much
you at
does,
HT after.
how much does that tell you about my love for Chevelle that I won't go when they're playing for free?
Dude, it's the greatest band. I love them. I
I
can't wait.
wouldn't say they're the greatest.
Yeah.
They're in my top 5 for sure. I love Chevelle.
You're talking about like a 68 SS Chevelle? Yeah, I'm into that.
Dude, listen to any of their last 4 albums. You'll love it. It's great. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What are we talking about? Tacos.
Tacos. But no, we're talking about ending the show.
Oh, are we really?
Yeah.
For good?
How long are we in?
Forever. We're about an hour 40.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, really? Like we're on air for an hour 40?
No, like hour 15 on the air. But yeah, so let's go around the table. We didn't really have a topic today, did we?
No, we had nothing. But
Um,
I have a request for my final thought
of course.
is for Matt to tell one last story, which is one of the favorite things that's ever happened of all time between us, which is, you know what story I'm asking for?
Black Swan.
Black Swan.
So,
Episode titled The Black Swan.
Fusco and I had this ongoing, what do you call it? A tradition, I guess.
Yeah.
Where you try and catch the other guy off guard and fart in their face.
Correct.
Okay.
Right? And so we happened to go see Black Swan, a movie about...
Black Swan, which is definitely not a guy's movie.
No.
But we didn't know that. But it was like hot chicks in it. Like, what's her name?
Natalie Portman.
Natalie
and
Portman.
Mila Kunis.
Yes. Two of the hottest chicks in Hollywood.
I still haven't even seen the movie.
Dude, you should see it. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. It wasn't actually the worst movie we went to go see. It was Stardust.
We went and saw Stardust.
Stardust, yeah. That was awful.
So embarrassing.
But
That's all right. Me and Fusco went to see Justice League, and it was bad.
yeah, no, I'll agree.
Oh,
That's
so
terrible.
So terrible. We got to tell the Stardust story. But anyway, go ahead.
So here we're in Black Swan, and I got one brewing. It's good. And so
It's like opening weekend. Too.
It's opening weekend. The theater is packed, right? And so, there's a big, crescendo in the music and the action, and so I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And so I get up and I lean over and I blast in his face, but as soon as I started farting, the sound went silent.
Completely. Like, I swear to God, this happened. The music was like, boss.
And so, not only did the fart fill that void, but we laughed like assholes for the next 5 minutes.
It was a good 5. You know that time when you're trying not to laugh, but you can't stop it? Oh, my God. And
Oh, no.
it was the most perfectly timed fart of all time. And we're just laughing.
People are getting irritated around us.
super angry behind us. They're super angry, and I'm like about to leave. I'm like, I gotta leave because this is gonna be. I'm gonna
get thrown out.
thrown out. That was so fucking funny. Oh, I'm like, we just couldn't stop laughing. Oh my God.
So that's a Black Swan story.
Oh my God.
That's
And it's such
okay.
a serious movie. It's so serious.
That's
like
okay.
mental illness kind of.
I went to go, the first movie that I saw once movie theaters reopened is I went to go see A Quiet Place 2, which was great, by the way. But it's very much it's a quiet movie in parts. And I had to berate a disabled person who was in one of the fucking handicap seats because we had seats also very nearby in that row and they wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Oh no.
And so I had to be like, hey,
Shut the fuck up.
hey, Crip, shut the fuck up.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah, you got to be nice.
Do you want your arms broken too? I'm trying to watch a movie. I just spent fucking $70 on popcorn and hot dogs. I need you to shut the fuck up, or else you're gonna have a lot more than your walking disability.
It's called The fucking Quiet Place.
Yeah, it's called a quiet. It's the second Quiet Place. You should.
You saw
know.
the first one. You probably know what it's all about. It's the importance of quiet.
You know what I would like to be a quiet place? This fucking theater right now.
So here's another funny story. Matt and I we used to all go to the movies all the time. And we went to see, you ever seen Stardust?
No,
So
I'm completely unaware.
It
At least
kinda-
I know the premise of Black Swan. I have no idea what the fuck
Stardust
is about.
looked like kind of like a Princess Bride-y
Somehow
kind of.
the trailer fooled us both into thinking this was going to be a good movie.
Yeah, we were thinking Princess Bride kind of thing.
Princess
fairy
Bride's
tale.
a classic.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie. Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
Fairy tale-ish, but also all right. So
As we veer away from bagpiping content, we'll just do Chanarant does classic movies.
That's a great idea. So we go into this movie, right? And it's the two dudes go to Stardust. It is about as gay as a movie could ever be. That's mainstream, right?
Robert De Niro is a gay pirate. Yes.
Robert De Niro was a gay pirate in this movie.
Fucking dudes. Gay.
Literally gay.
Yeah. So it was a homosexual movie.
I think. I mean,
Across the board, though, right?
I'm not sure what the target audience was for this movie.
Yeah,
really.
Was it
little
across
young
the
girls?
board?
I don't know.
Were ladies doing ladies too, or was it really just honing in on dudes on dudes?
I just remember
I
about
don't
5
remember.
minutes in, being like, we made a big mistake.
But we stuck it out. So what's funny though is literally Matt fell asleep in the movie. He's sitting next to me and he's just fucking asleep. He's like, and I'm like, we should leave. This is the worst movie of all time. It's fairy tale. It's very kiddish, very girly. but
It was
gay.
it was for like tweens.
Yes.
Okay.
But tween girls.
Okay.
And then Robert De Niro played literally a gay pirate, and we're like, this is awful.
I bet he played the fuck out of that gay pirate.
This is a
yeah,
great
he's
example
convincing, for sure,
of
yeah.
what do they call that? The when you what do they call it in finance when you've already spent the money, it doesn't matter.
Sunk cost
fallacy.
Yeah.
We should 10 minutes in we would have been like, let's get the fuck out of here, because we walked in as two dudes, like people were like, oh, this makes
pedos?
sense.
Yeah.
Who are these two homos walking into this?
Who are these two pedos watching this tween movie?
It was so, oh my god, it was awful. Like literally, I hated it. Like I hated it. I stayed awake and then watched it. And I'm like, this is the worst movie.
That's an interesting question. Have you walked out of movies before? Because I have.
Yeah.
Like once or twice. It's incredibly rare.
I've had a couple movies where I was just like, nope. I'm just not. No.
What movie?
Oh god, it's gonna take me forever to think of it. It's similar
Do you
to
remember
Fast and
any that
Furious,
you
but
walked
not
out of?
Fast and the Furious.
I remember
Like
one.
Tokyo Drift would have been walk-outable.
Yeah, I walked out on one. I don't remember what it was. I remember I didn't care for Get Shorty. I think I watched
Really?
it. Yeah. And the only reason I didn't walk out on Get Shorty was my father fell asleep, and I'm like, I can't very well leave him here. But
I've had that happen where like I went to a movie and Angus fell asleep and I just like went out to the arcade and then came back.
And he was like, hey, great movie. Yeah, great.
Like I remember one time we did like a double feature and it was me and I was a kid. I mean, I was like fucking super young at the time. And so it was me and Angus and my half sister. And she wanted to see Titanic, the movie, which I fell asleep during. I fell asleep during most of Titanic. And then I was like, oh, like, I want to see a movie too. And it's like the movie I picked was like, oh God, it was like Red Planet or something. It was like this Martian horror film that I didn't realize was a horror film, and it was fucking terrifying. But like, so I fell asleep during Titanic, and Angus fell asleep during Titanic. And then like I woke up and he was still asleep, so I just like pretended I had to go to the bathroom, and I just like went to the arcade. I just waited for the movie to be over. I was like doing like what was that? What's Area? I was doing Area 51 or like Time Crisis or like
Time
one
Crisis,
of those.
yeah.
It was like, yeah, like this movie fucking sucks. Like
Battlefield
two people could
Earth.
fit on that door. Like fuck you.
Dude, I was like a teenager kid, and we bought tickets for Batman or something, and we went to watch, and we snuck into
Like Michael Keaton
No, this-
Batman? How
yeah.
old are you?
I saw it in the theater. The Sharon Stone movie
You're
where she
fucking
showed her
old.
pussy.
Fatal Instinct.
Yeah,
Fatal
Attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Basic
not
Instinct.
Fatal Attraction. That was Glenn Close.
Basic Instinct.
Basic
Basic
Instinct.
Instinct.
Dude, we snuck into that movie. I was like, everybody's talking about this. We got to go. So I
We're
I
gonna
went
see
with me
we're
and my
gonna see
buddy
some cooter in this movie.
and my sister and her friend, and we snuck into whatever's Basic Instinct. we did not get caught. It was amazing. We were
Dude,
like
we used to
17.
go to the fucking Neonopolis back when that was a movie theater downtown.
Yeah.
And like we would go after class all the time because that was like a spot where you could go after school and just like make out and like finger each other and shit like that.
Wait, finger each other? She's
Yeah.
fingering you too?
No, I had two hands, so I'm dual diddling.
Oh.
They're all lined up waiting.
and in the off season, like no good movies came out when I was in high school in the early 2000s anyway.
No.
So you just get tickets to any movie because it's like, yeah, I'm just trying to get head. Like I'm not
Don't give
gonna
a shit what it is.
I'm not gonna watch.
I don't
the
care
movie.
what his name is.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna watch the movie. It's 4:00 on a Wednesday. We're the only people in the theater. I'm just trying to get a little hand action and
Pay $3,
call it a
get in
day.
here. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Like here's my $7. Here's her $7. Here's a popcorn and like, all right, cool. I'm gonna come today. That's.
You're
I
so
feel
selfish.
like-
You're such a selfish lover.
I feel like that was the only purpose of that movie establishment was for high schoolers to be able to get off because they didn't have their own places, right? Like,
Yeah, you
What about the
can't.
theater on Trop and Pecos? That's what that's for. You get them for a buck.
Oh my god, that place is amazing.
yeah, if you want to stick your dick in a glory hole, sure. Like,
Speaking of glory hole,
as soon as you feel the mustache, I'm pulling out. Like, it's like, it's a dude. Can't even pretend it's a girl anymore.
Sounds a little bit judgy.
As soon as I can tell which incisors are missing because they're not scraping the top of my dick, then it's like, all right, no.
I
magic
prefer
is gone.
I prefer the chicks that like get the vampire teeth or whatever. They get them like shaved down or whatever. Oh, that's so fucking hot when it bites into your.
And then just
Wait,
no
what?
front, then no front teeth.
No front teeth, just the fucking.
The meth
It's
mouth.
like going through a car wash. You're just trying not to hit the sides.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus Christ! We forgot to mention that Matt was the driver for our very first Iron Maiden show of all time.
That was the show. That you remember when Christian's fucking jean shorts ripped and turned into a loincloth?
Yes. So this is God had to
This
be
is like the first time.
2008
This is
or
like the
something.
first
Minivan.
time we hung out though.
Yeah.
Like I'd met you before, and they're like, "Yeah, like we're going to this Iron Maiden show," and so it was
in
me,
San Bernardino, California.
Yeah, so it was Matt and you and me and Izza.
And
And-
you brought a friend too, right?
Yeah, one of the
Another
guys from
guy.
work, yeah.
Yeah, and
Load up the minivan. And
they
loaded
were
it.
they were not prepared for what a shit show
We dressed
were
up
gonna be.
like 80s shitheads. And we're like pre-gaming in a parking lot because that's what people do at metal shows or rock
Hot fucking
concerts.
chicks there too.
Oh my God.
we were chasing down tattooed chicks.
Oh my god! But we were fucking assholes.
And we were so
like
drunk.
cut off metal like jean shorts because we just cut our jeans literally. It actually takes talent to create that
Jean
look.
shorts.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
it's
is
not as
a-
simple as just
Okay,
cutting them.
In my defense, I wore pants with holes in them, but
Yeah.
like
No.
they were. I didn't
Izza
make
and
the
I
holes.
cut shit, and I wore like a see-through
You had the mesh top.
mesh top.
I forgot about
I
that.
can't believe we walked in like
We're
that.
like watching Wayne's World and shit on the way there.
yeah.
Because like, dude, the funniest fucking thing is like, all right, we're all meeting at this guy's house, and like that's where we're gonna leave from, and we all roll up and we're like, really, bro, a fucking minivan?
Minivan. To
This
the
is
fucking,
the least metal thing in the history of metal.
You
And
got
then
eight
we
people you
get
wanna
in.
bring?
Yeah, as soon as we get in, we're like, this is fucking
This
amazing.
is luxury because we get to watch TV. He's got the fucking
We're
screens.
watching. We're like, oh, I forgot he has kids. Like, we're watching movies. We're drinking beers. We're just hanging out. Like,
That was the greatest thing of all time.
the funniest fucking thing is, yeah, we're like in the pit, and one of the things that I didn't anticipate because that was the first time I saw Maiden. I've seen him like 2 or 3 times since then.
Since
but
then, yeah, but that was the first time we all went.
the first time I saw
First time
Maiden
ever.
was there, and one of the things I did not anticipate is like what a family band it is. And so there's like
big time.
lots of people with their kids and stuff like
Huge,
that.
big time. Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's fucking dope! Like, you know, get them into Passchendaele early. You know,
Absolutely.
I'm down for this."
Yeah.
And then we got fucking Izza,
Who's just a fucking lunatic.
poor Izza, and so he has these like custom jean shorts that he cut that are just full on like nut huggers. And yeah, I think he cut it up to the point where like the only thing holding the ass to the crotch was like that seam in the middle.
There was like I think he pinned it too. He
And
had
he,
like a
and he
bobby
was,
pin
and
or
he
something.
must have taped his cock up as well. That's not open, is it?
Nope.
God damn it, Fusco! You're just like Sheehan.
God damn it! Like Kelly Sheehan.
There's towels there.
Keep going, keep
This is
going.
why
I got it.
I'm gonna put a carpet underneath
Tell the
this
story.
table
I'm
eventually.
good, I'm good.
But it'll be one of those you can just like rinse off with a hose. But yeah, so Issa's like we're all like jumping and just fucking like yeah, like fucking just going ham on Maiden because it was such a great show.
Amazing.
And then
was
like
great.
partway through, I just see Issa jump up, go down, hold his cock, and then stop. And he's just like, uh-oh. And I was like, what happened? And he's like, my fucking shorts like ripped. Like the middle seam of his shorts ripped.
It was like a skirt at that point. It
Yeah,
was
and I
completely
was
open.
like, okay, like you got underpants on, right? He's like, no, like I only have boxers. They went down below where my jean shorts go. So I took them off before, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So he's just like in the middle of this crowd where there's children. Trying not to become a registered sex offender.
Harder than you think sometimes.
in his fucking loincloth that used to be his jean shorts.
Oh my god.
Let that be a lesson to you kids. If you're going to
Watch out.
home make your jean shorts, don't cut them that thick. And also have a backup plan. Maybe some spandex, maybe some underwear.
Speedo, yeah.
Dude, we went to this Maiden show once, and was me and Matt and his son, who's now in college, but he was probably he had to be. He was
like 10
little
at the time,
He was
yeah.
like 10 at the time or something. He was little at the time, Was that also in California?
I was in Arizona.
Arizona?
So we shit.
Fuck, we went. It was an outdoor show, just like the San Bernardino one. It was an outdoor stage, that kind of thing. And we were like front and center. I don't know how did we just walk down? I don't even know how that happened. But
Elbows, baby.
We just worked our way down there, and I'm like, it was chaos. Like it was full on chaos. And Iron Maiden's they're not that heavy, right?
It's
not like Slayer.
It's not like mosh pit heavy.
Yeah, it's not mosh pit, but people are fucking going a little ham, right? And I'm like, and Jack, his son, is like little, and I'm like, we're out there like guarding this kid, like, motherfucker, back up.
He still talks. That one guy who kept trying to make us a part of their mosh pit, and I'm like,
yeah, he wanted
back
to be part of that.
Yeah, so I fish hooked that fat head.
Like, fish hook that motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. I remember, like, I was like, we did in general, like, guarding Jack, right? It's like,
yeah.
All right, he stayed between us. We'll fucking, don't worry about it. We got
Let's say, God, fucking last time I saw Jack was what, Ghost, I think?
Yeah. He was there at Ghost. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, and he's
he can,
huge now.
Yeah, he can fend for himself nowadays.
He's tall. He's way bigger than me. But I'm like, yeah. But it was so fun, dude. We had a great time. And I'm like, just thinking, like, fuck, Iron Maiden. Like, this is the old school metal thing. Like, mosh pit, blah blah blah. But Iron Maiden's not that mosh pitty. It's
not
like,
very no.
Yeah, it's not like people are losing their shit. But it's still, people are assholes.
People are shit.
People are shit. People equals shit is what Slipknot said.
Slipknot, yeah.
So anyway, it was a great time. But we've had a lot of great shows with Matt, with Iron Maiden. He's a giant Iron Maiden fan and metal in general. And we went to Ghost. What was that? It was like fall of 2 years ago.
Right before everything
right before
shut down.
Everything went to hell.
I think it was longer ago than that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it 2017?
It might have been 2017.
Was it really? Jesus Christ.
That's a long time
So
ago.
we went to see
Jack
Ghost.
was driving, but he was, anyway.
Still in high school.
Yeah.
Right. But so we went to, what was it, Hard Rock?
Oh, yeah, it was the
Hard
Joint.
Rock. Yep.
The
It was
Joint.
Joint, the Hard
Whatever
Rock.
it's called now.
Yeah,
but
now it's the Virgin.
Jesus Christ, that was an amazing show.
Ghost
Ghost
so
Live is a fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That was just like me and you and Daniela just going ham. Just
Me, you, Daniela, Matt, Jack. Was anybody else go? Was it the five of us? Because
might have-
Daniela went to him. I
might
remember
have had-
her from because she went to Iron Maiden with us. One
Yeah.
time.
Did I have a girl with me? Maybe.
I've got, if I can find the pictures on my phone here, I got pictures. No, we won't hold the show up here. But
No, but
yeah,
you should
I'll
definitely
find
share.
them later.
But that was a great show.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I
Ghost is
remember you
amazing.
texting me and you're like, "Hey, we're going to Ghost. It's this. Like, do you want in?" I was like, "Fucking A."
Yes.
I remember
Ghost
it
is
was an amazing show, but then at one point, Tobias, went on like a 10-minute rant about God knows what, and just kind of stopped the
Stopped
show.
everything.
Yeah, It's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
yeah,
He does that. It's right before Monster's Clock. He does it every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get this party going.
Like,
again.
let's make this happen. He does this long interlude.
Dude, the funniest fucking thing is him just like always being like, because he's foreign, right? But
He's Swedish or
yeah, but
something.
not like terribly. And so he's like, yes, we fuck, yes, like we make sexy music, and I'm like, yeah, just go back to playing, bro, because I never knew that they were Swedish or whatever until he did the interlude.
Yeah. He plays being Italian, but they're Scandinavian.
Yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm like, holy fuck, listen to this guy, like.
Oh, we
Wait,
all
listen-
fuck you sexy time.
Listen
It's
to
like
this.
he's from Afghanistan. or
Listen to
some
this
shit.
fucking Swedish fish up here. I'm like, all right.
Go to America.
Go to America and it's sexy time.
You rub cocks on pussies here, yeah?
Dude, I promise you.
You like cocks on pussies, cocks on buttholes?
So here's the
yeah?
thing. All of
I'm
us,
just like-
I
I'm like-
guarantee you.
I'm
all
sitting there, I'm like, I mean, yay, like, we do.
Yeah, we do, but okay, whatever. I promise you, all three of us earned our respect for Ghost when they opened for Iron Maiden. When we went to see him at Mandalay Bay, whatever that place
Fucking
is.
insane.
Yeah.
We went to see him, and Ghost opened for Iron Maiden. We're like, holy fuck, this band is amazing
That was great.
live.
Yeah.
You can see him live, you'll be blown away.
Yeah. They were
Fantastic.
phenomenal.
We're like, okay, we'll go to everything they ever
Yeah,
do. ever.
anytime they're in town, I'm like, I'm down. Yeah,
I'm in.
I'll
Yes,
fuck with that.
It's so good. And the last show when they played at Hard Rock or whatever it was just them. Nobody else.
Nope.
No opening band. No nothing.
And it was packed.
Packed.
Because that was right before they revamped all that space. They
Yeah, it was before they
redid
changed.
the joint, and then they sold the hotel.
It wasn't Virgin at the time. It was Hard
Yeah,
Rock
no,
still.
Hard Rock redid it, and then they sold it.
Yeah. Dude, that was absolutely outstanding. Fucking outstanding.
Great show.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, motherfucker. All right. Do you guys have any final thoughts? We're gonna put a pin on this, and then we'll probably end up just like watching YouTube for a bit.
If you want to watch YouTube with us, stick around. If you want to hear Matt,
Oh, should I keep the stream going? Should I have people be able to watch YouTube with us?
yeah, sure.
I could probably figure that out.
Because I want Matt to understand how good Steel Panther is. You gotta.
Have you not seen any Steel
He knows
Panther?
them, but
Yeah.
he's not like a huge fan. But he will. He would be if he knew how good they are.
It's been a couple
Oh,
years since
buddy.
I've even thought about them.
All
You
right.
go to a live Steel Panther show, it's like Ghost. It's like, I'm in. These guys are fucking amazing. Doesn't matter.
Next time they're in town, if you give me the appropriate amount of notice, not too much notice, not enough
Right,
notice.
you gotta
you gotta find
just
that balance. Yeah.
Right in the middle.
I'll
That is
tentatively agree.
incredibly hard to lock down. Incredibly hard to lock
It
down.
was touch and go for today, to be honest with you.
I didn't know if you were going to show up, but it was like, oh, the doorbell rang. Oh, he's here. Great.
Yeah, I saw up on the because I have a camera in my front door. It's like, oh shit, hey, my dude.
He showed up.
I was
Great.
kind of hoping for a catastrophic car accident on the way here.
He was like, I just don't want to go so bad that I hope my car is fucked.
Hey, the night is young. All right.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'm creating a little like YouTube window, and I guess are we gonna have people like hang out with us while we do
Yeah,
this?
that'd be fun.
All right, so let's do some final thought stuff so I can do the audio edit. Fusco.
Final thoughts are this.
Wait, hold on. Wait. So Fusco, what a wonderful episode of the Channel Rant Podcast we've had. Do you have any final thoughts?
I do. My final thoughts are this. History matters, people. Where you come from is important. So if you're a piper out there and you're like, hey, my story is this. I started with the Vermont pipe band, blah, 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 or whoever the fuck, whatever, it doesn't matter. You had a story that is interesting to tell. As we learned here today, Matt is the background to my story.
The wind
Good,
beneath your
bad,
wings, yeah.
good, bad, indifferent. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of bad. And when you're learning bagpipes, there's a lot of bad to the background.
Yeah, stick with it. It takes patience. It takes dedication.
Absolutely.
Fusco is a testament to that. I wanted to strangle him early on. Less so now.
So many times.
Yeah.